everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am just about to hop onto a podcast recording with @Ali as always. So if you want to check that out, it's at the Mouse Club Podcast. You can find the Mouse Club Podcast on pretty much any podcast platform. But I still have like a little bit of time, so I'm trying to get a little bit of stuff done in the meantime. So I'm going to show you this package that Backpack Barb sent me, which I'm so thankful for. So let me show you real quick. So I got sent this package. Hold on, let me close all my notes up. I got sent this package. Wait, hold on, let me go back. First off, I need a little context. So first off, Backpack Barb sent me a Instagram message, like a DM, and said, hey, like, do you mind sending me your mailing address? Because I saw something in the store. It was something small, and I thought of you. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, thinking it was like lip gloss or something. So then I get this package. I turn on my ring light so you can see better since this stupid light. We still haven't fixed it. We really need to fix it. So this is the package that she sent me. And I was really confused at first because it doesn't have her name on it. So I was like, who is this from? So it's a lot messier now than when I first got it. But I got this package. This was actually at the bottom, but I see like this tripod and this like battery pack. I'm so confused. So then I was very interested. So then I see this note, and it says, watch the video on the camera, XO Barb. And in this pack is a freaking camera that she sent me. And I'm just so blown away that she sent this to me. And it has a memory card in it. Oh, hold on, let me put my phone down real quick. So it's this super cool camera, a Nikon Coolpix, and it looks like it's Wi-Fi compatible. And it has a memory card, and it's just so sweet. I can't believe she sent me a flipping camera. When she said something small, I was not expecting her to send me a camera. So I'm feeling super thankful. I haven't used it yet, but I'm probably going to use it for my main channel video tomorrow. I am so excited. So thank you so much, Barb. And I just can't wait to use it. I can't believe she sent me a camera. I'm like so shook. So next time I see her, I definitely need to take her out to dinner or lunch or buy her some drinks or something, because this is very generous and very sweet. Thank you, Barb, so much again. Wow, I look creepy with the ring light because it's like below me. But thank you so much again. This is seriously so generous. And I feel like I just love YouTube friends, like for real. Like all of my YouTube friends, I really just love you guys. Like, namely, the first ones to come to mind are like Emma and John, of course, Backpack Barb's, Ali, Jen and Mark, like all you guys. I'm just so thankful. So yeah, thank you, Barbs. I feel very grateful. Anyway, I'm not really sure what this vlog is going to encompass this week. I'm going to continue organizing. I also have a crazy story. We almost got another dog this week, so I'll probably tell you guys that as well. But like I said, I'm about to do an interview with Ali as always, and we're talking about vegan eating at Disney. It's going to be really fun. I'm super excited. So I'm just going to clean and work on some stuff until it's time for the interview. And then later I'm probably going to start organizing and cleaning and everything else. So I'm really excited. Also, I am currently finishing this book, Beautiful Ruins by Jess Walter. I'm going to try to finish tomorrow, but I'm only like halfway through. So let's just say I've got a lot of reading cut out for me. But now that they've officially announced that Haunting of Hill House is coming out October 9th, and then Rebecca is coming out October 21st, I'm trying to read both books in time. So I did the math, and it comes out to about 22 pages a day, which honestly is not bad at all, especially considering that I'll be able to read more than that on certain days. So I'm going to try to keep up with it so that way I can read The Turn of the Screw before The Haunting of Hill House comes out, and I can read Rebecca before the movie comes out on Netflix. So that's what's currently happening. Anyway, probably the next time you see me, I'll tell you the story about the dog. I have Ali's video playing in the background if you can hear that, because I'm just prepping for this interview, but I had to show you while I am organizing my closet, my Converse really quickly. So my Converse are so bad. So if you've seen my video about how to make old Converse brand new, I talked about how I had a pair of Converse and then my mom got me a new pair of Converse, and both of them are completely destroyed. I don't even remember which one is which. I'm judging by the back. I want to say that these are probably the new ones, and then these two were the older ones, but you can see they are absolutely trashed. And normally at this point I would just clean them like with Shout and like a magic eraser, which my stepmom taught me, But as you can see, they have holes completely torn through them. So I need to buy some new Converse. So I'm about to put in an order for new Converse, but goodbye to my Converse. I literally wear these every day. I don't even have that many shoes for a girl. Like, these 2 bottom rows are mine, and then Blake's are those top 3 rows. Sorry, it's dark. I'm in the closet. So yeah, I really don't wear a lot of shoes. Pretty much Converse are what I wear with everything. So I guess it's time to say goodbye and get a new pair. Guys, so something terrible just happened. So I told you earlier about my plan to finish the book I'm reading and then read The Turn of the Screw and Rebecca before the shows come out on Netflix. Well, then I remembered that a new Hannah Swensen book is coming out. And I was like, oh, hopefully it won't come out till like November, so I have time to read all these other books. No, it comes out September 29th. So I'm not gonna be able to do all of them because I'm gonna have to read the Hannah Swensen book. Or should I just wait till after I'm finished to read the Hannah Swensen book? I just love Hannah Swensen so much, and I've been wanting to read more of her books, but I've just been trying to read more of my physical copies so I can get rid of them before we move. I don't know what to do. But anyway, I just wrapped up the interview with Alia as always. She said she recorded it for her channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll have her linked in the description box down below. But it went super well. We talked about vegan eating at Disney, and you can find that, again, the Mouse Club podcast, pretty much every podcast platform there is. And I just ordered a VHS to digital converter so I can convert some of my home tapes from when I was little in the 90s. And I'm really excited to do that because I have a really exciting video that I'm going to be doing with Blake, and I think it's going to be super cool. And also it's just really good for moving because I have like boxes of tapes and I just want to get rid of them all so we don't have to move them. So I'm going to convert everything to digital and then save them in a few different locations so that way they don't get destroyed. And then I'm going to get rid of all the tapes. So anyway, that's basically what's happening. And I'll tell you guys the dog story later, probably when there's a little bit more sun in the room because it's pretty dark right now. Alrighty guys, so I want to tell you the dog story really quick, and I think I'm gonna end this vlog after this story. But basically what happened was, so last Wednesday I was at work and my friend was working, and while we were passing each other in the hallway, she was basically like, do you want another dog? And I was like, not right now. And I walked away because I did not want to even hear anything she had to say about this dog. And so later on, because her boyfriend also works in the same restaurant that I work in, and we all work together, she was sitting in a room talking to him, and I heard her say, we're gonna have to take her to the shelter today. And so then I was like, oh great, now I have to get involved. And so I was like, is something wrong with your dogs? Like, are they not getting along, or what's going on? And she basically told me that she had found a stray dog and that she was looking for a home for it, and she didn't know what to do with it because they could not keep another dog because they already have 5 dogs and a couple cats. They have a lot of animals in their house. And so I was like, oh, what kind of dog is it? Because our apartment complex does have breed restrictions. And she said a white husky. And I was like, a white husky? Like, how did a white husky become a stray dog? Because if you know, huskies cost a lot of money for a purebred husky. And she started showing me pictures. I started falling in love with this dog, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And she was very submissive and sweet, which is what we were looking for a second dog for Nala. But we really don't want another dog right now because our apartment is like 850 square feet. We're waiting till we move so we have more room. And also that's just a lot more stuff that we have to take with us if we have a whole nother dog. So I was like, okay, well, I guess like maybe we'll consider it because I didn't want the dog to have to go to the shelter. Not only for that dog, because I'm sure a white husky would be picked up really quickly from the shelter, but that also displaces another dog that could have that spot. So I was like, we'll consider it. It also was a stray dog, so you know, that's a lot of vaccines. It had fleas, it had some ear problems. I'm sorry, my arm is starting to hurt, so I'm trying to get comfortable in the bed. But yeah, it had ear problems, fleas. We weren't sure if it had mites. It was super, super skinny. And so we were like, okay, this is going to be a lot of vet bills because she wasn't spayed. She didn't have a microchip. And so we were really considering it because, you know, that's a lot of money. It's probably like $600 to $700 to get all that taken care of, and that's all money that we could really use for our move and for a lot of other stuff. And so we thought about it, and we were really considering getting her because, you know, she was a husky, which is a dog that I've always dreamed of having. And also I was just really excited to get a rescue dog because, like I said, I didn't want to increase the need at the shelters. Basically what happened was Blake ended up going to look at her, and he fell in love with her, and she was so sweet. She jumped up and wanted loves and would roll on her back and get like belly scratches. So he fell in love with her. We started seriously considering it. We were looking into buying crates and everything else. And so that night, on Wednesday night, I went as well after I got off of work. I met her, and she was so sweet. We were really interested in bringing her home. And then I said, you know, tomorrow, Thursday, we need to bring Nala to make sure that she gets along. And Blake was like, no, we don't need to do that. They're gonna get along. They're super sweet. They're both very submissive. I was like, you know, it's a really big decision, so we need to make sure they do get along before we bring the other dog home. And so I brought Nala, and at first everything was fine, and the dog was kind of like barking a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Nala was showing no interest in the other dog whatsoever. And so basically what ended up happening was the dog at the end attacked Nala and grabbed onto her ear, and Nala was crying. I've never heard Nala cry like that before, and it absolutely terrified me. And of course, in that moment, I basically lost like all my affection for the other dog because Nala is my baby. Like, Nala is my child, literally, and I love her so much. And I did try, like, I tried as hard as I could. I know that the other dog was not spayed, so you know, things could have probably been different if she had been spayed and it wasn't on her territory. But the thing about Nala is she's so submissive. Like, even in her own house and her own territory, she never is aggressive with anyone. So when we do eventually get a dog, we want one that's very submissive and isn't going to make Nala feel uncomfortable in her own house. We decided in that moment that we were not going to keep the dog. My friend had planned to take her to the shelter the next day on Friday, and she went to the shelter and she confirmed that there was no microchip, and I guess she decided that she felt like she didn't want to leave the dog at the shelter, so she brought it back home. And some kids from down the street saw the dog, and apparently it was their dog, so they brought their mom over, who only spoke Spanish, and the kids basically translated that the dog had gotten out a few weeks ago, and it had the ear troubles before it left, and they were treating it, and the dog got out, and so the ear infection or whatever it was had only gotten worse. So yeah, the dog is back with the owners now, and hopefully the owners, you know, learn how to keep the dog in. My friend tried to explain, like, you know, if you don't know how to take care of a husky, apparently, I don't know for sure because I've never had one, but apparently they're a lot more maintenance. They're escape artists. They're very smart. So she was trying to explain to them that if they leave the dog outside, it should probably be on a leash. That's the only way that they're gonna be able to keep it in the yard, because even my friend, while she had the dog at her house, the dog tried escaping from her yard as well. Anyway, we were gonna get a dog. We didn't, and I'm honestly really happy that we didn't, because we're really not ready for one right now. And even there's so many things I want to say, but I can't say because they're things I'm going to be talking about in a couple months. So basically, we need the money. That's all I can really say. Yeah, I'm just happy that the dog got back to its owners. I really hope that the owners take good care of it now, because they're probably going to have to learn a lot about, you know, taking care of a husky, making sure it doesn't get out, and taking care of the ears. And I think my friend is going to be keeping in contact with them as well to make sure everything goes well. Yeah, that's the whole story. So I wanted to tell you guys, just because it's kind of crazy that we almost brought another dog home. I actually have a crate sitting in the kitchen that we have to go return to Petco because we canceled the order a little bit too late, and it arrived yesterday, I think. And so now we have to go return it because we can't ship that huge box. So we were ready, we were dedicated, and it just did not work out for the best because now it's back with its family. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope that you all enjoyed. I know it wasn't too exciting, but I hope that you enjoyed that story. And yeah, I have some very exciting vlogs coming for Halloween and for the last fall living in Atlanta, which is just crazy to say. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, and I'm also still working on moving vlogs and organization vlogs. I hope that you guys enjoy those. And anyway, guys, I hope that you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye, guys.